The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
It's a segment. We're gonna have to
just pray, Holden.
Okay, all right. Everyone, please close your eyes for a guided meditation. You are a trophy inside of a glass case in a high school. You can hear at the corner of your trophy ears some kids laughing. What are they laughing at? What are they laughing? In the corner of your eye, you can see a large man with red hair being held down against his will.
Whoa, wait. Where's the story going?
The glass case opens. The trophy is removed. You're moving towards the large man. Why are you moving towards him?
Yeah, why are you
And
moving
better
towards
yet,
him?
why are his pants down around his ankles? Oh, God. Oh, God, you're entering the man's ass. Oh, Lord.
What the fuck, Holden?
He's
This is
screaming
just
in
my
pain.
story.
He's screaming in pain. Everyone's screaming, Ben.
All right.
Who is Ben?
That's
Who
fucking
is
bullshit,
Ben? Oh,
Holden.
God. And then there's darkness because his asshole is clenched around your
when is the-
trophy body. And all of a sudden, the eyes open. You're no longer a trophy. You're a tall, skinny, gangly man with tattoos of vegetables on your body.
In my ass?
No, not in the ass. This is a different place. You're at Union Pool staring at one Molly Neffel. She wants to kiss you. Will you kiss her?
When this happened.
Will you kiss her? She seems interested, but you know
Kiss
she's
her.
not. And what
She's
you
not
have to say.
interested.
What?
You move in, you go for a kiss, you relax, you breathe, and you find yourself on the round table of gentlemen.
Oh, wow. What a great prayer, Holden. You really outdid yourself.
Amen.
Anytime I can remember my vicious and violent rape via a prayer, I like to feel it.
He was raped with a trophy.
That's fine.
Yes,
Who
he was.
All right, who's all here?
Jackie Zebrowski. Meow.
You're drunk, Jackie.
I'm drunk. I've been drinking all day.
Molly Neffel subbing in for Ed Larson. Yeah!
That's good.
that's
Thank
good.
Christ. Finally, someone
Good.
just as stinky as Eddie.
Thank you. I'm going
Oh,
to
that's
laugh
nice.
loudly, too.
Holden McNeely, Ben was raped with a trophy.
Very funny story and good prayer. Holy Lord. And then sitting in for Kevin Barnett, we got Saman Arbabi and Michelle Wolf. Only a man and a woman could make up for one full Kevin Barnett.
Although everyone could make up for Kevin Barnett.
That's right. Well, I don't know what that means, Michelle. We're going to figure out if you fucked Kevin or if he just came all over your face. We're going to find that out by the end of this podcast. And then, of course, we got Jeff Wessel-Schmidt sitting in here. Thanks for being here, Jeff.
Thank you. You really got a trophy stuck up your ass?
Shut the fuck up, Jeff! Shut the fuck up, Jeff!
really
What
did.
sport?
A basketball trophy. What other sport do you win trophies
got that
in? I'm
ball
not a
at
fucking
the top of it,
I'm not
too,
a-
right?
Yeah, exactly. It's got a ball. I'm not some fucking gay boy getting swimmer's trophies stuck up my ass.
Unless
That's
it's
for
the Jerry
homosexuals.
West pose and it's his head at the top and the ball's
that-
dribbling.
Yeah, and that guy who's making a really funny joke about trophies being shoved up my ass is John Roy.
Yes, and I'm in subbing for Luke Russer.
Thank you for being here, John. I'm sorry about your father. And Marcus, you got some great news stories for us today, buddy. What do you
Oh,
got?
God, I love this one so much. A German teenager who can't help making Nazi salutes because he suffers from Tourette syndrome was beaten unconscious by a black man who thought he was insulting him.
This is reverse racism.
Where?
That is racist.
Where was
It's not racism.
What do you guys point?
It is anti-special needsism.
Well, the black guy had Tourette's too that caused him to punch uncontrollably.
Wait, yeah, but where was the location of this story?
Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
right. Well,
oh no, he did it on
okay.
purpose. It's fine.
And it made the
What are
news in
black
Germany.
people doing in Germany?
That's a great question. And my other question is the Tourette's kid from Germany?
Yes, he
The
is.
Tourette's
His
kid's
name
from
is-
Germany.
Them like back in the day, like none of them exist anymore.
No, well, the kid's name is Jarrett Oler. He was 16. He was with two friends who tried to explain to the enraged man that the salute was not meant as an insult and that he could not control his arm. But when the Tourette's led the teenager to grin insanely at the man as well, he went mad, hitting Jarrett so hard that he ended up unconscious.
It sounded like he was using Tourette's as some kind of ploy
to do his devilish acts.
Do you think this is an excuse for his Nazi beliefs?
Yes, completely.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And the black guy probably did the same thing.
Yeah. No, it was
Nazi
all
big
deserved.
bastard.
It was all deserved.
Take my fist in your throat.
John, what do you got?
Why does the black guy have a problem with Nazis?
Black people have a
No,
big problem with
Michelle.
not.
They didn't exactly get along great. White people.
General white supremacy shit.
Jared Oler sounds like just the name of a shithead. Right? Like in your class, like, oh, Jared Oler. We got to go to Jared Oler's house. Like
Right.
it's just a shitty
I
sounding
will say,
name.
I'm going to that house though. Anytime you have a buddy who fucking has Tourette's and constantly gives the Nazi salute while grinning like he just took a bunch of mushrooms, I mean, that's a friend you want to have for life. That's just a great bar conversation at all times. And if you ever wanted to get some lead out and get into a fight, just take him out in the middle of Germany, and you'll have yourself a nice little brawl.
Yeah. The
So
boys.
was he actually saying it, or was he like doing the whole salute shit?
He just all he does is he does the salute. He sticks his hand up in the air and he clenches his teeth together and grins insanely.
That's not Tourette's, man.
Yeah,
This
this is-
motherfucker's a Nazi.
That's just how that.
Because Hitler didn't grin insanely.
No, Hitler did not grin insanely.
When you do a Hitler speech and you do the whole march, that's not Tourette's, okay? That's like more than that.
No, he is not Hitler. He is the fucked up, the crazy thing about Tourette's is that
Toilet
Roger! She doesn't know what you're talking about. Politics doesn't belong in the round table of gentlemen.
I'm not talking about. I'm just saying that the whole thing about Tourette's is that you say the thing you are least supposed to say. It's
Right.
part of the neurological mix-up, and so the fact that he grins.
So if I had
means that he
Tourette's, I'd be
knows-
like, "You're attractive."
No. It's usually like a word. It's like fuck, shit.
No, wait, that's
but it's
that
like
is
but
But there is documented. There's
You're
cases.
just selling ketchup for a second there.
There's cases of people in the.
That's not.
There's cases of people in the United States who say the N-word compulsively.
What is the N-word?
What is
Molly?
the N-word, Molly?
Nevada.
What is
People
that
are like,
word?
the N-word,
Every time
like,
people
what is
say
that
it, what
word?
is
I
it?
won't.
Neighbor? I love my neighbor. I
Yeah.
don't know what this N-word
Nighttime.
could be.
Ninja. Ninjas hide, they kill.
Ninja's
Yes.
good. Wessel Schmidt, you had something to say here.
Yeah, I mean, I think the people that are really to blame are his friends. Like, it sounds like this dude does this all the time.
Right.
Whenever they see a black guy around, they have to know,
Let
like,
him
we
know.
gotta get this guy the fuck out of here.
Yo, that's Tony
But the black
Tourette's.
guy's not Jewish. That's like it's like it's,
Yeah, but the Aryan race was blonde. Everyone else
Yeah.
was garbage, according
Exactly.
to the Nazis.
Well, except for Hitler.
Right? Yeah, like,
Yeah, except for Hitler, who was not blonde.
But he wasn't.
But nonetheless,
black.
Michelle, before you defend the Nazi right, you have red hair. They would have fucking murdered you. You've been hanging out with that
She's been
Jewish.
kissed by fire.
She's lucky.
Listen,
I think we should burn her. Yeah!
I could have seduced the Nazis well enough to not be
You
killed.
think so? So if
I
okay.
got a Mexican to buy me nachos yesterday.
Oh well, that's so difficult for a Mexican to pull nachos out of his back
you got
pocket.
a
and give
Nazi
them
to
you.
buy you nachos. I would have been a little
That's
more impressed.
yeah. That
No,
if you
you're
get a
right.
Nazi to buy you a food that is not European or
Got a Mexican to buy
Anglo-Saxon
you
in
Wiener
nature,
Schnitzel.
My last
That's a big
name
deal.
is Wolf. That's a
Yeah.
super German.
Wolf. It is.
Wolf and Mayer.
All right.
Those are my last names. I'm German through and through.
All right, don't be so proud about it. It's a disgusting race that
Listen,
nobody likes.
I am practically
Ben, you're
Nazi.
German
Yeah,
through and
Ben,
through.
everybody
Do you have
hates
any idea what
himself.
self-hatred I have?
I'm saying I'm practically a Nazi.
You are practically a Nazi. So if you had to seduce a Nazi, let's say you were living in a Jewish bookstore. I don't know why. You were homeless and they
Why
took
is she
you.
living in the store?
Why am
I don't know why she's living in
Doesn't have a
I don't know
house?
why she's poor. She
Things were hard during World War
They
II.
were hard.
Because you can live above the Jewish bookstore.
And you can use the books as blankets. Which we all know.
use the books as, you can use the books as blankets. You were a homeless gal wandering around Germany. A Jewish bookstore took you in. You were like, we have so many books that you can use to cuddle yourself is. A Nazi gentleman walks in through the front doors. Give me, your parents. Who are these people who let you stay here? And what will you do for me so I don't send you to the camp?
Is she
What are you
sexy?
doing for this guy? I mean, she's Michelle, so it's up for
Damn
opinion.
you!
It's up for debate. I mean, it's tough to say. Michelle is not a universally attractive person. All right. Anyway, so you. So, what happened? No, I am not saying. I'm not either. I'm not
This
either.
from Fat Ron Weasley over here.
Exactly. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone wants to fuck you. So Michelle, what
I'm
are you
not
gonna-
a universally attractive. First
But
of
to
all,
a German man, you are.
to a German man.
I'm German.
All right.
To this German man, you are.
I would love to fuck you.
All right.
I'll fuck you right now.
Regardless of.
No, Kissel.
I feel like
You can't.
Oh, so I can't call her ugly and I can't rape her. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
You're right. It's
Here's
a
the thing,
man's
here's the thing.
terrible world.
Why do I come
Regardless-
here?
Molly, what is your
I don't want to
thoughts?
rape her anyway.
Regardless if I could be raped right now or not.
I'm just okay.
Here's the thing. If a man came in and was like, "Where are your parents? I will take you away if you don't tell me."
That's what they said too. That was the
Where are your
script that the
parents?
SS ran.
I would tell them where my parents were.
Number 1, where are your parents? Number 2, I can take you away.
And then
Those
You
were
bang
the,
him?
I mean, if it would save me.
I bang him as his officer. You got to.
Yeah.
You got to give it up.
You gotta
Yeah,
give
but check
up.
this out though.
The
girls that fucked
army.
the German army in France were then like a lot of times they were beaten and murdered and shit. Like
Yeah,
when-
same-
when
Beaten
and
power-
murdered anyway.
Oh,
Power
so we
switches
can't
back.
win?
It's also
We
worth
can't win?
pointing out that now the very popular hairstyle amongst hipsters in Greenpoint and Williamsburg is the SS shaved on the sides,
Very
long
true.
on top. Not saying
The
that they
Moshe
were hot.
Kasher?
I would be
Yes.
unattracted by the Nazi part, but it is an attractive hairstyle now. is all I'm
Moshe
saying.
Katcher, a very, very funny comedian, by the way.
And also Jewish, but he has that haircut.
It was wonderful, man. He's taking the power back. Have you fucked a hipster? And by the way, Michelle, you're beautiful, and I don't want to rape you. I think you're gorgeous. I was just making a joke.
I know one thing
that
about.
should be a greeting card. You're beautiful, and I don't want to rape you.
I'm just
Like
making a
that.
joke. Yeah, exactly.
I do know one thing about Michelle that I learned last night that I will say. Michelle never fucked a white dude.
No.
All right, no. Lost her virginity to a white dude.
Experiment.
Molly just clapped, by the way. She just gave like a little clap.
Molly is so happy. If Molly could switch vaginas with one person in here, it would be you, Michelle.
Listen. I have fucked two white dudes.
What were the rest?
Black. They're all black.
You say
Is
it.
that why you're sitting in for Barnett?
Is that why you're
Yes, that's
yelling
why I'm
it?
sitting in for Barnett.
All right, okay.
No, but Barnett doesn't fuck just black. Barnett fucks
No,
white
he only fucks
chicks. Cuban
girls.
Yeah.
All right, Barnett fucks a whole bunch of people. He's got a wonderful monster cock. Chicks love it.
I would tend to have sex with black guys.
And why do you tend to have sex with black? It's wonderful. I wish I was your vagina as well. What is your favorite thing?
Weird.
It's fine. I want to be fucked by a black dude.
Your
Jackie's right.
vagina.
That's fine.
That should also be on a greeting
Ben
card.
would like to be fucked by a black dude.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to
With
smell
a
it.
trophy.
You want to smell like? What do you want to smell like? What do you want to smell like?
It doesn't matter. I was just gonna make a classic like old shrimp taco joke or something like that. It was a smelly pussy joke. It doesn't matter. So what was the thing about fucking the black dudes that you liked the most?
Oh, I don't.
Compared to the white guys, where do the white guys fail? Because we have to help. A lot of our audience are over there in England. They have the Olympic Games. There's
That's
a whole
right.
diverse group of people emerging on their city. There's going to be some folks who are going to fuck some people that they would not have had an opportunity to fuck before. So, what is your advice to those English fellas who want to fuck those
like
sweet,
the women
sweet
in the
gals?
Clear and jerk.
The women in the clear and
I
jerk.
finally learned the name of women lifting heavy objects.
It's called clear and
the
jerk?
Clear and jerk.
I do that every night.
Exactly.
Next news story. A professional puppeteer who acted out Bible stories at his church plotted from his Florida mobile home to torture, cook, and eat children, authorities say.
I saw that Henry posted this story on the Roundtable.
Oh, yeah.
Do it,
Oh,
did he?
man.
Ronald William Brown, 57, of Largo, Florida, is charged with conspiring to kidnap a child and possession of...
Child pornography.
Yeah, Messerschmitt gets it right.
I was literally
I would love
looking
it
at
to
the
be marijuana.
screen, Jeff, and when you said child pornography, I was like, well, nobody's going to get this. And then you got it.
I mean, isn't
not
that
bad.
what you think dudes that fucking are professional puppeteers do?
Yeah. Hey, Jeff,
Sesame
come on closer to the table. Get on the middle there.
Yeah, because that's what happens.
Fucking
monster, there's no room. Yeah, because that's what happens.
It's
They
like
get
little boy puppets, and
Yeah, like the little boy puppet. Like his little boy puppet is named Marty.
okay,
Well, this guy looks like a pedophile.
And his is the chief thing that he talked about on the Christian Network, because he would go on the Christian Network and do his whole like thing. And the show was called, let's see here, Joy Junction.
okay.
Was his show.
At least it wasn't like Lickies or something like that.
And the one thing that he talked about most on the show was pornography and
what?
the evils of pornography.
Oh, and how bad it is
Right.
to kids?
He probably had to do a lot of research, right? Just for his show.
Yeah,
you know,
Well,
to
his
see how
whole thing
bad it
was
really
dirty
was.
pictures. It's
And I
like,
bet he went to church every Sunday. He was a
oh
good
yeah,
Christian.
it's like so Marty. Like, what did you do today?
Well, I went over to, there were some friends that were hanging out, and they had some dirty pictures.
You
You were a big fan of this show.
That was a very good impression.
Terrifying and vivid.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to know your subject matter. If you're going to be talking anti-pornography, you have to know a lot about pornography. It makes all the sense in the world.
Investigators say they found child pornography on his computer as well as online chats with another man about, quote, killing, dismembering, and eating a specific boy at Brown's church. Citing the 29-page affidavit filed in the federal court in Tampa, the images are said to be graphic, depicting children bound and gagged, and some the children appear to be dead.
Wait, this is another Florida story,
Of
correct?
course.
Yeah, this is Largo, Florida.
Can we?
That's 20 minutes from where I grew up.
Can we agree?
I will say, though, every story we talk about on the roundtable is 20 minutes from where either Jackie, Holden, or Ed grew up or went to college or something. Or
Very
Kevin,
bizarre.
also.
When the investigators come in and they find the computer, do they have to click through all the pit? Like, when do you
Yes,
start
they
going,
have
oh,
to-
I'm watching, whoa, I gotta, like, or just be like, well, the law says I gotta click through these.
No,
right?
those people they last on average a year in the unit because they have to go
They
through.
have to look
Is that
at this.
real?
And they have that's
Did you
real.
learn that statistic from Law and Order SVU?
I did not. I learned that.
It's a good place to learn things. Jeff, what do you
Molly, I read.
I want to know how many people, like, how many times did he suggest? Because he had this other guy. Like, how many people did he try to bring up? Like, hey, you want to fucking eat kids with me? Before he finally found someone who's like, yeah, that sounds awesome.
Well, I think that the moral of the story is clearly don't ever go to church.
Absolutely.
Anyone?
That's a given.
I like. Okay, so all the like. The
Are we going to have to flush the toilet soon?
Fucking black guys, because everybody's like, I got a lot to say about this. He's clearly.
Well, yeah, I mean, the conversation starters, and then there's, like, church situations.
I still think this guy is less of a sinner than Michelle.
Wait, hey,
Michelle, don't worry about it.
Listen, wait,
Fucking black dudes, it's a racial
fuck black
bitch.
guys? What is that?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Can we have Jackie?
I didn't say anything.
Wait. You think
heard
a
it.
guy that wants to dismember a child?
It was a joke, you know, right?
Yeah, it was a joke.
That was the point. Like, he was doing that as a fake,
And
exaggerated.
the guy has this guy has his own
comedy
website. It's called puppetsplus.com.
Good. They're all plus-size puppets.
And it's all in a Comic Sans font, by the way.
It is.
You gotta love Comic Sans.
Oh, yeah.
But going back to a point that we were talking about in a couple of episodes, I might have been on another podcast, but because he wants to kill the boy and then cook him and eat him, does that make it better? Would you be like, oh, he killed the child, but he ate the kid,
Like
so
when
the Native Americans, it was for good
He used
reason.
every part of the kid.
He used all the kid.
He used all the bones, he muddled up the
He made a
bones.
lamp
and,
out
like-
of the skin. and,
Exactly.
It's fine.
Yeah, he really had Guillen.
I think we can all.
Wig out of the hair.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
I think we can all agree that Ed Gein is a better serial killer morally than John Wayne
love
Gacy.
Ed
I agree. And this is
Okay.
the thing. Why was... I'm sorry, Molly.
I was just gonna say one of his clients is the Salvador Dali Museum.
Yes.
I love this
I
Oh,
went
house.
that's in St.
been there.
Petersburg, Florida.
Wonderful museum.
And also McDonald's,
Why did-
Dillard's.
Why did Ed Gein get such a bad rap? He only killed 2 people, right? Holden, I want you to weigh in on this.
Okay.
He only killed 2 people, and then for the most part, he was just a grave robber. And as opposed to letting that flesh waste underground and allowing worms to eat through all of that material, he made a couch out of it. He made a lampshade out of it. He made ashtrays out of skulls, as
I mean,
opposed to
he's
just...
weird.
I mean,
because he eventually
his time.
was
But
going
is
to
it-
use
but-
alive people to do it.
Well, no, he
That's
wasn't
what
going to use alive people.
He would have eventually.
I don't think so, because there was
You don't
bodies
think so?
underneath the ground. You know, because he didn't do it. And, I mean, Holden,
So who
is
did he
that
kill?
not nicer?
Who did he kill?
Just
Who
two
were the two people?
two clients at a stop and shop.
Yeah,
that
two
he went to.
girls who worked at the convenience store with
Yeah,
him.
2 workers there.
Oh,
But
so he
hold
just
it.
killed his coworkers.
That's it.
Pretty
Well,
much.
if you worked
yeah.
at a convenience store, that's like justifiable homicide.
Exactly. I'm happy they were dead. They never got the fucking. They never got the right products on hand. But Holden, is that not better than just letting that skull waste down in the belows?
Here's what I'm going to say about this. If you're going to kill people, give back to society. I think you should have made like some basketballs and baseballs and things like
Skin
that. out of the
basketballs?
kids and do like a kids summer program with and do like sports. But instead he used it all on himself. It was like, oh, a couch for me. Oh, curtains for me.
So his biggest,
selfishness.
your biggest
Yeah.
gripe about Ed Gein was that he was selfish.
He was selfish. You should have given back to the community. Make a curtain for the town theater hall.
IKEA.
You know, that's
Simon, you imagine if there was like IKEA bones, you're like, I can't get this femur to attach to this goddamn shoulder.
It's already made in sweatshops in China and Vietnam
Yeah.
and shit, so you just add some.
Yeah,
Simon,
as well.
what would you do with a dead body? You have a full dead body. You could eat it. You could carve it. You could make whatever you want out of it. What are you creating?
With a dead body.
I mean, this is what's that Tom Gunn character? Tim Gunn.
Tim Gunn.
Tim Gunn is
how you got
character.
That's a
Who
tough
is
question.
That Tom
because us
Gunn
Middle
from the
Easterners-
that one fella.
Tom Gunn.
It's just funny, John. You never heard.
Rocky 5.
That's a tough question because us Middle Easterners, we don't deal with dead bodies. We blow shit up. There's no dead bodies.
Right.
So I don't know what would happen with a dead body.
Well, I mean, really, you could argue that the Middle Easterners could use the dead bodies in a better way because since they're blown up, the bodies are already separated. You have an arm here, you have a leg there.
That's all. You just pick up little flesh like pieces.
Yeah,
of
little
shit
things
from
here and
you
there.
You dump it in but
You know what
with
we're
the whole
doing
body,
right
I don't
now?
know.
Breaking boundaries.
That's the boredom barrier. What boundary is that?
This is Rainbow Connection right here.
This is a Benetton ad.
The boredom
this is like
barrier,
the whole
right?
world come together.
Is that the no laughs in 2
bodies.
minutes barrier that you broke? Is that I don't know which boundary.
Imagine though,
You
like
definitely broke that one.
imagine you have like a guy, imagine you have like a blown up body and you have an arm, but you're like the kind of guy that likes to have someone like caress your face, and you just take that arm and you caress your
Get a
face.
hand
with
Do you
it.
attach that arm to like a blow up doll, or do you just have the arm go
You
free?
just have the arm go free.
Okay.
Like this is an arm you found on the street because of some sort of bomb.
Where were you? Okay.
Would you prefer black?
Listen,
arm?
arms are insignificant to
Okay.
the color. Arms
Black
are not
arms
the
are big
important
on the
part.
game right now.
I'm just trying to show that.
Black
like,
or white
you're
arms are
I'm
pretty-
colorblind when it comes to disembodied limbs.
Yes.
That's nice.
Most limbs make you colorblind. But like if you had something that was blown up in some sort of event, but like you like
Like Lollapalooza.
Like
Okay, the Super
Like
Bowl.
like
Michelle
the World
poses
Cup games and shit.
Michelle poses a good question. If you did have to have one part of the human body that was blown apart, I mean, what part are you keeping? I mean,
on our own body?
no, what if someone else's body? So you want love? Like
Why do I
Michelle
want
wants
any
the arm.
of that? Like, what
I
are
don't
these
know, John.
questions even going towards?
So you're
Comedy, John.
Well, when we
Then
get there,
your
let me know.
question is, if you're in love with somebody, what part of their body would you want blown off in an explosion?
I want their brains. I want my Jack Onassis moment.
I would go for, you know what? I'm going thumbs so I can give movie reviews.
Oh, that's very fun. Jackie, what part of the body do you want?
Facebook likes.
Yeah,
I
Facebook
just want
likes.
their ankles. So
Why
I
do you
can
want their ankles?
Oh man, Achilles heel. I just want to feel their Achilles heel
Slowly
and I'm gonna
cut
rub
it?
it up against me and be like, "Oh, it's their strength. Oh, it's their strength."
So you treat it like like an energy drink for
anything
you.
I have from a lover's body, I'm gonna rub against my clit.
That's
I was gonna say some like ear or something inconsequential, because if they lose their thumbs or their fingers, then they can't get you off manually.
Do you feel like you would want their ear because you want someone to listen?
It's a symbol for how I feel like people don't listen to me.
I feel like if you
interesting.
use
Molly
your ear and rubbed it
is
against your clit, you could
definitely a feminist.
no.
If I could have any point of a man's body, I'd love their ears.
No,
so I
I'm
could still
saying-
talk to them
I'm
and let them know my ideas.
All right.
I'm saying I want their the rest of their body to still be functional in giving me orgasms.
What about you,
Yeah,
Ben?
but if they didn't have
What do
a
I
face,
want?
who
Yeah, yeah.
cares?
I don't know.
Left
This is your
eyeball.
question. You can't duck out of it.
John, what do you want?
Doesn't matter. You go. You were asked and you asked.
Let's move on, Marcus.
Right,
Let's
a
get to the next
5-year-old
news story.
child has.
Shut up and answer it.
No, I don't want any part of the body.
No, no, no.
Why ask everybody that?
Why not?
A 5-year-old
Good
child. A 5-year-old child has been found living with cows in the Russian countryside, unable to speak and only capable of communicating through mooing noises.
Yes,
I like
that's
her.
amazing.
This is nice.
This is actually maybe the most amazing thing I've ever heard.
Hey, Holden, you.
True, is it? Like
Yeah,
some
the
fucking
feral
thing?
girl was rescued by Russian police after a neighbor in the Solikamsk.
God bless you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it, Jackie.
Solikamsk district in the Ural Mountains raised the alarm. The unnamed child does not know how to eat properly, preferring to drink milk from a saucepan.
Jeff, you got a hot first date. You never met this girl. All you know is her parents are cows. How you treating her and why?
Oh, Jesus, that's tough. I mean, you can't go. You're very limited where you can go to eat.
Take her to the pasture. Take her to the pasture.
Maybe an
I'd probably-
OCB. You can take her to any buffet.
Definitely not a vegan joint. You're
Yeah, because else you're gonna be like, I mean, I guess you could try to be funny, like, look, we're eating your cousin or some shit. You probably.
Yeah, you should go to a vegan joint. You don't want to have any cows on the menu when you take your
definitely.
cow
I don't
child.
think the cow person can read menus. I don't think they gave her that skill.
John, you were taking all of this way too literally.
In cow school, they don't. They know how to die. They know that, and then stand by the highway. I don't know what else they really know how to do.
But if I were a female cow, I'd be like, no, I'll eat all these other cows.
All cows are female.
Because I'm the best cow.
Male cows are called bulls.
Raped by bulls?
John, I'm about to cut you off.
I'll get out of here and go laugh somewhere.
John, you have to leave now.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, John. John Roy. I'm serious.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't kick
I hope there's lots of good dismembered body questions while I'm gone, and I look forward to questions that cannot be answered by the person who posed them.
I love it.
See you guys.
Bye. John Roy, everybody. John Roy. Thanks for being here. All right, so you're not going to treat this woman beautifully and wonderfully?
She's a cow. I'm not. What are you gonna? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna probably tie her up to a tree and have sex with her. I don't know.
Don't tie her up to a tree and fuck her, man. She's still a person.
Not really. She's mostly cow.
No, she deserves
She's
to
not
get raped.
mostly cow.
She should be raped by either human or bull.
Jeff, move over and share a mic with Jackie.
Share a
over
mic
there.
with me. Come with me, Jeff.
There is no evidence that this person is anything but a person, other than the fact that she was raised by cows.
Does that make her less of a person, though?
Yes, it does.
No.
I mean, this is a nature versus nurture argument.
She's not a person anymore.
But also, well, then make me a radical feminist if I say cows don't deserve to get raped either.
I don't know if that makes you a radical. No, because it's a tough question to ponder. I mean, I don't know if cows do deserve
They
to
don't
get raped.
deserve to become like a
They don't
cheeseburger
consent.
either.
Cows never
they
Do you
consent.
eat meat?
No, I don't.
You're a vegetarian?
I am. I'm a vegetarian. I don't
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? You didn't figure that out the first 15 minutes of the show?
But they've never said no.
That's
Teach them how to say no, and then we'll fucking talk.
I mean, a moo and a no. I mean, it's very similar sounds.
Moo.
No.
A moo can sound a lot like yes.
You can also come while mooing too.
I
Like
am
moo,
disengaging from this
moo,
conversation.
moo, moo, moo.
Wesselschmidt, you treated her
like
very
a
well on
good
your
time
date.
to me.
That's
That
a good
sounds like a good time to me.
Would you prefer African American cow?
Of course.
Yeah, just with some. It's a black cow with white spots.
A brown cow? Yeah,
There
okay.
was a time in history where there was a big mass movement of cows being moved from Africa
to America.
by boat to
No, you
America.
just gotta
I've
get the
seen black
ones that
cows.
produce chocolate milk.
We have
All
black
right, we better move on. Let's move. Simon, don't bring these racial things into this.
Yeah,
We're talking about cows here.
don't bait Jackie like this.
Yeah, I'll get the big chocolate milk bulls. I want them in my pan.
That's all her going on with this, man.
I know it.
Don't
Simon,
blame me.
If you had a date with a gal who was raised, what animal do you want your girl to be raised by? We got one with cows. Do you want like a goat woman, maybe a sheep woman, a chicken gal? They're providers. They know how to cluck. Perhaps they know how to
Otter
fuck.
woman? Who knows?
An otter, good at the house.
beaver.
Good to
Oh,
know.
Otters are great. Yeah.
Yeah. What animal do you want raising the girl of your dreams?
You're asking some fucked up questions.
I know it, dude. You got to get your mind around
He's
it.
here to get the truth
This
out
is-
of people.
I'm the Geraldo Rivera of the round table. Everyone said it. I mean, no one ever has, but I just did.
I like it.
I like a cat.
You want a woman
cat?
raised by cats, and why
So
is
you
that?
want a woman that's going to grow up to be a total bitch?
That woman
And just
that
run away
doesn't
from you?
want your
Why do you
affection.
think cats are bitches?
Have you ever seen a cat?
Cats are strong.
Amazing.
I think Marcus means that they're bitches because they don't pay attention to you all
No,
the
cats are
time.
good.
That's
They're
true.
both codependent and independent.
And at the same time, you got
Wow,
that feline
that's
thing is very
really good.
sexy.
It speaks very
That's true.
positively to your character.
Yeah, this actually
I
makes all of us want to date you.
Yeah, you are now very attractive.
all the women are like, go
Not that you
on.
weren't before. You were very attractive before.
Is that the most
I saw the
feminine?
wedding ring.
Independent and
Molly, is that the most feminist answer he could have given? If not, what is the other most feminist
well, I think
animal?
any man who wants a woman who values independence in a woman that's very attractive.
What about a spider? No, you want a spider.
But spiders can't raise a baby, Jackie.
What
No,
if
they
I
can't raise a baby, but they leave you alone. You fucking inject your seed into them, and then they carry your seed like a white sack on their underbelly, and they never want to see you ever again.
That's true. That is true.
What most women want: carry your seed along, not have to deal with a woman.
That's true. That's a good point.
I think the ultimate is probably a praying mantis, where you're like, oh no, you fuck me, then I murder you.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat you, you bitch.
I love this. Is a very strong female roundtable. I love it.
Yeah.
I love your point of views.
3 women and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men.
Well, let's be fair. I have breasts. I'm very sensitive.
By
The
far.
round table that have actual mics. I'm gonna go ahead
And they're strong. That is true. Yeah, 3 strong mic gals. All
I'm
right.
also surprised that this Persian man isn't constantly stealing the mic from me and telling me to cover myself.
As opposed
Jesus,
to John.
Michelle, look at him. He looks good.
What are you talking about?
No. As opposed to John, who was just here and got kicked out, that would not let me speak on the mic because he took over the mic while he was here.
He is very funny.
He does not care about what women think, and I hope that he gets dead.
No. That's ridiculous. All right, Marcus, give us. It's not too much. Nothing's too much. I mean, it's the fucking Roundtable, the greatest podcast of all time. All right, Marcus, give us a story, buddy.
This one's for the ladies.
It's for the ladies.
Marcus, you have to throw it to him right now. Can we go to this later, please?
Oh no, this one.
Okay, first of all, ladies, all
Look at how threatened Ben is with 3 women in the room. He's like,
First of all,
shut up for a second.
I haven't been threatened today.
To not be threatened by this.
Let me.
It's just difficult to fucking be this amazingly funny and smart with a huge boner, okay?
All right.
I am sorry. I am sorry.
Yeah, well, on to the latest news story. Villagers in Russia's South Urals have stumbled upon a gruesome discovery.
In Russia?
4 barrels containing 248 human fetuses left in a forest.
All right, I'm sorry.
Say that all sexy.
You fucking creepy bastard.
You have to say it all sexy.
All right,
Marcus is into it.
So how many fetuses there?
248.
Wessel Schmidt, what do you got on this?
I mean, there's a real trend to these stories that Marcus discovers. I've noticed.
Russia.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Children.
but then again, okay, so we have a bunch of aborted fetuses, right? And they're buried into a field.
Yes.
And the major argument in this article is that they should have been disposed of better, right? As opposed to, like, maybe they shouldn't have been killed at all. I mean, like we were talking about earlier, Saman, these babies are dead. What the fuck do they give a shit?
Do you think it's like, you know that
And
thing
what kind
where-
of flowers grow in this field?
You know, like, where if you guess how many jelly beans are in a jar, you win them all? Do you think they did that with, like, the fetuses?
Oh, absolutely, it's Russia.
You
Some
win.
guy
That
gets
is some fertile
247.
land.
Oh no, they definitely they did not do it because it's in Russia, because in Russia there is no fun.
Ah, that's true. There are no games.
Yeah.
And like, how old were the fetuses?
I mean, they were all aborted,
I mean,
right?
they were fetuses.
So,
yeah.
1 to 9 months old,
That
Michelle.
was a fair question and a fair answer.
They were preserved in formaldehyde, were kept in barrels with tags containing surnames and numbers.
Oh wow!
What the fuck? Why were they?
Awesome! They were really documenting these fetuses.
Well, police
and I
is-
appreciate that.
Police suspect that one of the 4 local hospitals is responsible for dumping them.
Only if they would take care of their fucking nuclear warheads like that.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Here's the thing, like, if you, that's like the most thoughtful disposal of fetuses that you've
What,
ever
put 'em in a
had.
That's the thing,
forest?
I didn't think
That's
that
like-
Russia had it
like-
in them.
Exactly. Like, if anything, I thought it would be like the Millions moms. You know, like they'd be like, yes, we've all documented the surnames of these fetuses, and we've now made you feel really horrible about your decision.
But really, we just like cut them up out of our uteruses and threw them into a landfill.
Yeah, but it's like Russia of all places, communist. Weird Russia.
They're not communist. They haven't been communist for a very long time.
Okay, we're not talking about the political. Okay.
They're was a changing.
As capitalist as they get.
All right.
Okay,
They're
nonetheless.
still communist.
Facebook pages?
Back him into a rocket
If you
ship.
put him in a rocket ship, shot him to Mars, and said we won the fetus space race.
The first fetus in space, that was a competition?
Yeah.
Not only was it one, it was like how many again?
248.
It was 248. Beat that, America.
Maybe it was a relic. It was a contest from like the Cold War that like maybe they had forgotten about.
And
it was, like,
all they needed was a potato gun, and then they invented the potato gun.
Right.
They're like, let's shoot this shit in
Oh
the
shit!
field.
Yeah.
Did y'all guys ever have a potato gun growing up?
big time.
Oh God! We used to and to kind of pull the stories all around. We used to shoot cows with our potato gun. Yeah, they would not like it.
Okay.
As long as you didn't shoot women with your potato gun, that was a better way to wrap it all
Not
together.
shoot women. Women
No,
know.
I'm just saying it was a nice way to wrap it all together with
Yeah.
violence against animals instead of violence against women.
Okay, well, I guess
Very
lesser
nice.
evil.
That is a big compromise for Molly, to be fair.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
That was
Thank
very
you,
nice,
Molly.
Molly. Good job. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thank you.
wait, what are they gonna do with the fetuses now that they found them?
Burn them?
Great.
I mean, okay.
Yeah,
Am I-
Jackie's right. Jackie's right.
Okay, I'm sure they will burn them. Is that better than burying them? What is
Yeah,
wrong
I
with
know,
fetuses
I know.
being in the field? I
Wait,
don't
but
understand.
why were they so upset that they found these fetuses?
Well, there was a lot of them.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but like, what were they?
Is it just lazy? Is
Yeah.
it lazy garbage men?
Yeah, they were.
Fetus dump.
Yeah, they were upset because they weren't disposed of properly because they just threw
How
up.
are you supposed to dispose
I'm
of?
all pregnant. I'm gonna put my baby in the fetus dump.
Well, it's,
I gotta like scrape it out.
I mean, I don't.
Just so the listeners know, Jackie goes, "It's a fetus dump," and then shrugs like a movie poster.
She was
It is
also.
a fetus stuff. Like, what is that? It
It's
technically
a fetus
is.
dump.
Yeah.
Fetus shrugs. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
what
will say
happened.
I do not know the proper way to dispose of fetuses, but I do know that the improper way to dispose of fetuses is to put them all in a big barrel and throw them in the forest.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I mean, maybe,
Yeah.
but what else are you supposed to do with fetuses?
Holden, you got 1,000 fetuses or 200 fetuses. How you disposing of them?
How many do I have? 1,000 or 200?
You have 500.
Different answer.
All right, I know it's different because it's a bigger business if you have 1,000. You have 500 fetuses. You got to get rid of them by Tuesday. It's Sunday.
I build a carnival. I get a big ass cotton candy machine. I put them in the center of the cotton candy ball and hand them out to other children.
Oh, that's a very nice
that's
thing to
nice.
do.
Yeah,
Very
it's a cycle. This is what I'm saying, people. You gotta turn it over. You gotta move it on to the next leaf. Get into the new thing.
Yeah.
Moving on to the
I think
next
that's very,
Or
very nice. You're going to
also-
make a game out of it.
Also, fetus bowling balls.
Ooh,
Which would fucking rule. You'd
Sort-
be
sort
a
of like-
badass on the lanes if you had a bowling ball with a fetus in
Chop
the
it
center
up,
of it.
put it in your plants.
Like in the film Kingpin, Bill Murray's wonderful character. He had the rose in his bowling ball.
Yeah.
You would have a small fetus
Yes,
in there.
a small fetus. And if you push a button on the bowling ball, it goes,
Here's the thing, though.
Sort of interactive. That's
Where?
nice.
very interactive.
Where are these fetuses coming from? Like, what's
Women.
the
Women's
genesis
bodies
of
who
this
are
fetus?
Mostly women. Some men do it.
Are they purposely aborted fetuses?
Yes.
Are they?
You think they're kidnapped?
No, are they?
China.
Are they government?
Who's stealing
imported
fetuses? There's a goddamn fetus bandit out there right now.
These women.
I swear to God, I was
There's a
pregnant
difference.
yesterday. The fetus bandit?
There's a difference. Is it like purposely aborted? Is it governmentally aborted? Is
No,
it?
Russia doesn't
no,
do
that
the whole
doesn't happen.
China
Your
thing.
it's
image
not
of
Chinese.
Russia is like totally stuck in the mid '80s.
Have
It
you
is,
Ever, but
it is.
also,
I have
you
not
ever read about
studied-
Stalin? Stalin created so much for fetuses. Read
Okay,
about it.
Jackie, what was the number one thing that Stalin did for fetuses?
He let people live so that they could have children. Most of the people he killed, and when he killed them, they deserved it. But if they stayed alive, they were allowed to have as many children as they wanted.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And Molly, you concur? Molly
I'm
concurs.
not
Isn't that
concurring.
bizarre? Molly agrees
When
with
I
you.
start rocking back and forth and shaking my head, that doesn't mean
They
I
weren't
Oh, no, there was
communists.
yes.
They weren't communists. They were socialists. Socialism, you can have as many kids as you want, as long as you put them to work early.
That's a good
And
point.
that's
Be
all that
social.
matters.
Everyone
And
wants to
when
be
they're
social.
fetuses, they're too young. They're dead. Kill them.
They're dead.
Put
So-
them in a field.
Okay, so in
Who
Russia they
cares?
throw them in fields. Saman, as a Persian fella, is there abortion in Iran, number one? And number two, if there is, where did they dispose of their fetuses?
We don't have abortions. We just bring them out. Give
Oh,
them
you have abortions.
No,
they just
no.
use a coat hanger and they throw them in the trash.
We don't do that. No. We
possible.
We just make them suicide bombers.
You raise them.
We send them abroad.
to die.
So
don't have coat
we don't just
hangers.
waste them. You don't just fucking kill one and dump it in the
Put them
toilet.
to use.
You bring them out. You train them. You
Right.
put some shit on them, like with a little string, and you send them out to other countries.
See, that's
Stalin could have
productive.
learned a thing or two from the Middle East.
Absolutely, that's a very productive thing to do with an unwanted baby. Strap a vest to it, send it
Modern
into a mall.
abortion. And with one, you get rid of multiple.
Post.
It's like you're spending $10 and you're turning it into like.
Wait, you
It's
have
about
to
flipping
pay?
it. It's about
Bang
flipping
for
and
your
making
buck.
money. Hold it.
You
What?
have to pay to make these aborted fetuses.
They're not fetuses.
Working people?
No.
You pay $10.
All right, Michelle's mic is cut off for a second. Holden, what do you got on this?
Oh, I love how abortions become like art movements. It's like it's postmodern abortion. We do a new thing with it.
That's
It's sort
very
of
nice.
more, it's expressionist abortion. So you throw it on the fetus against a wall as a way to dispose of it.
Simon,
That's sort of
you're from Iran,
Yes.
and you don't think they have any back alley abortions at all?
They do actually, yeah.
They've got to, right?
Back alley abortions in D.C. where I grew up.
Yeah, they have back
They
alley
have back
abortions
alley
everywhere.
abortions everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
But you think that for the most part, though, in Iran, that they just take the baby to term and then they adopt?
Actually, this is the sad part. United States is
Can we get some
probably
sad
even-
music, Marcus?
Yeah, we can do it. All right.
Wait,
Go.
can we
Simon-
get the Forrest Gump music? At
Yeah,
the
give
end?
us some
Oh, of
Forrest
course.
Gump music, and Saman, hit us with the sad part.
Even Iran is more progressive when it comes to these certain things, like such as abortion and things like that, than the United States. So we don't have, like in Iran, they don't have problems with abortion and things like that. It's not
And
a
what's
big
one of the
religious-
ways that Iran is more progressive than America when it comes to abortion?
Terrorism, by far.
So they kill everybody that tries to get an abortion?
Wait. We do it on a low end, so it's called terrorism. When United States does it, it's called being a superpower.
How are babies aborted in Iran that is better than how they're aborted in America? I know about terrorism.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, they're all lovable subjects.
Right, I just wanted to get to that. Sorry, ask me.
No,
the
it's a chop and suck, right? Same as America?
I don't know how they do. I've never had a fucking abortion.
All right, it doesn't. All right, so Saman, he knows a lot about Iran, but he does not know a lot about Iran.
All right, so let's do one more news story before we get to our segment.
Thank you.
A 24-year-old Massachusetts woman who allegedly masqueraded as a teenage boy is facing federal charges for engaging in illicit sexual conduct with a 15-year-old girl who was
Boys don't
unaware
cry.
that the boyfriend she met online was actually a female. Carissa Hads was arrested 2 weeks ago on a U.S. District Court complaint accusing her of coercion or enticement of a minor, a felony carrying a maximum of 30 years in prison. On Friday, Hads was ordered held without bond by a federal magistrate judge. Following Hads' May 24th arrest, agents searched her front pocket and located a, quote, fake flesh-colored penis.
They searched her front pocket. That's where she kept her penis.
That she apparently used during one
Put it in the back pocket.
I guess so.
She used during one of two prior sexual encounters with the teenaged victim.
I'm looking at the computer. I just want to say that this person is quite attractive.
Yeah.
Just so we all know.
Molly, can you do your best Eddie and describe the mugshot and/or picture that you're seeing in the most articulate way possible?
She looks like, I don't know if this person is trans or not, but if she is female
She
identified.
is not trans.
Okay, so if
No,
she's
no, no.
female identified, I will use female pronouns. She is.
Well, you nailed Eddie. Wow, that was such an Eddie. Is she trans? Oh, she is not. Well, then. Okay.
She refer to her as this bitch, and then you'll be Eddie.
Then
This
boom, you
bitch is
Can't even say it.
Cute. She has short hair. She has very nice eyes.
Looks
She
like a lesbian.
looks very sad.
She looks like
No, Molly is going to say as many words as it takes to get her to say
She looks
something
like an
offensive.
angry lesbian.
Molly, continue. So now she is sad.
She's sad. She's wearing a t-shirt. That's all I can say.
What kind of t-shirt?
Like a black
Okay,
t-shirt.
Jackie, do it.
She looks like she's raped a few boys in her life. She's got the haircut of a serial killer, and she looks like she would probably like spit on you rather than kiss you.
She looks like the movie Monster. The girl
Exactly.
Eileen Wuornos.
No, she
No,
really does
she's
look
so
more
much
like Boys
prettier
Don't
than
Cry.
Eileen Wuornos.
No, she looks like Hillary Swank in Boys Don't Cry,
Yeah.
which a lot of people have compared me to in my life.
All
Yeah,
right.
me too. I think that's just a girl with short hair
This
thing.
girl with short hair
It's
thing.
like girl with short hair. You're like that cross-dressing
You
lady
remember
in
when
that
she
movie.
fucked that girl and then she got
raped at the end. Yeah, those are the things that men say to you.
And I'm like, go ahead, rape me.
I haven't seen the picture of this person at all, but from what I'm gathering, it's just women think like, yeah, justified.
She was hot.
She looks like Florida.
She's really attractive, but she does look like Florida.
Yeah.
So this is okay. So
This is Massachusetts,
or
though.
Williamsburg.
It's
All right,
bizarre though. So it's a 24-year-old woman who dressed as a man who fucked a 15-year-old, right? Just to get
Dressed
all-
as a teenage boy. She was so good at what she did. She convinced the teenage girl's parents, or not parent, her mother, to fly the teenage girl along with her to Massachusetts so they could actually meet.
You got to admire that. Someone who's good at their craft.
Strength.
They do their thing.
In a May 8th interview with law enforcement agents, the girl described the sexual encounter in her home with the man-woman who told them that her name was James Preer Wilson. By the way, Preer is my grandmother's maiden name.
Isn't that something?
Isn't it, though?
Makes sense.
Have you fucked underage girls also?
No, never did. Never fucked a girl under 18. Started at 16, went for the college ones. All right. The teenager said that Wilson, who did not undress during the sexual encounter, pulled his, quote, penis through his unzipped pants and held on to the base of the penis during the sexual encounter. The girl, who said the act was videotaped, described the penis as flesh-colored.
Well, naturally. So, of course, it's quotations around the penis. This is a woman. If you are a gal and you've been raped by a fella, you think it's a man, you find out it was a lady dressed as a man, and it's a dildo, no longer a human member.
How do you not
That's
know?
not rape, is it?
Well, I think it's still rape, but is it less or more upsetting?
Less.
More.
Is it less upsetting?
How is it still rape?
More upsetting.
It's still rape because you're still violent. You're still inside of a human
and you
being
also-
without their consent, and she's 15, so it's statutory no
And
matter
also,
what.
Statutory. Okay.
you were lied to as
Yeah.
you got tricked.
So that's more upsetting to you.
I think it is, but as opposed to like how many stories you hear where you're like, oh, I fucked a dude and I thought he was a girl and so I beat him to death.
Right, exactly.
That also
Trans
does
panic.
not
But I
count.
would rather
Yes.
get raped by a fake cock than a real cock.
Yeah,
Of
I
course.
agree. Of course,
That's
Absolutely.
I'm-
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And Molly, your
I
very
shouldn't even,
funny
you know,
stance on this.
No, I'm not even going to be able to be funny about this. I should probably just wash my hands of this conversation. I think that
Moving on, Holden. So if you got butt fucked by a dude or a chick with a fucking dildo
Well,
strapped
can I
on,
ask this
yeah,
question real
please.
quick to the ladies, please? If that happens to you, will you still maybe though go through that fun lesbian experimental phase in college?
Work at Hooters and shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like if anyone
Might ruin that.
I feel like if I as someone that has slept with both sexes numerous times,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like if someone lied to me about their gender, I would flip out no matter what. No matter what you did to me, no matter what occurred, I would flip out. And I don't want
agree.
to say
I
I
mean,
would beat them to
there-
death.
there is a
but I
certain-
would beat them.
There is a certain amount of
I will beat them.
you would. There is a certain amount of sociopathy that would have to go with lying about
because
one's gender.
you are
that's not.
Here's. Sorry.
There's not. I would not
All right,
call
Michelle,
it
you can't talk.
It's
What's wrong with you?
sociopathy.
Are you saying you do something?
I don't think. I don't
No,
think.
it's
No.
definitely a sociopathy.
I don't
So
think.
It doesn't matter.
I don't.
Here's the thing. I think you have the right to be mad, but if someone has a good enough game to convince
I thought you were gonna say dick or
otherwise-
dildo or
Yeah,
strap
good
on.
fake dick
like
game.
Like it's like.
But also, how do you not know?
Shit! I
How do
fell
you
for
not
it.
know that
No,
that
but
dick
that's the
is
thing.
not real?
That's the thing. That's your fault.
Yeah,
You should have known. Like you should have.
That's true. It is
when
true.
when
Yeah,
when
it'll be your
when
fault.
she whooped out the plastic dick at the base and
Well, it
started
was plastic. It wasn't like
penetrating,
a Wonder Woman
Okay.
doll. It was.
did the victim
Nice
not
silicone.
know what's going on?
No.
Plastic.
No idea.
Oh wow! So wow.
Yeah, the
So,
victim.
and that's the thing. The point is that any lack of consent is lack of consent, which is important. If you are trans, you should be honest about your trans status, but I don't think that you
Molly,
can't
and
consent
now
to getting beat the shit out of either. The consent
I
is
get
the
it.
common.
Boys,
Molly, I'm going to need
Cry.
you to do something though, because you're sitting in for Ed. Can you respond the way that Ed would respond to this?
Yeah.
No.
How would Ed respond when he found out?
That is a cop out, Molly.
I don't. What would Ed would be like? Fuck her if she's hot.
And that is
pretty
going to be the
close.
pull quote that, yeah, I'm gonna.
I think that's pretty close to what Eddie would say.
And now it's time for end.
Thank you, Molly. That was
Actually,
very
this
nice
is
of you.
this is a very special, or not. I wouldn't say special. This is a very appropriate segment from Holden McNeely.
Truth or lies?
Whoa.
We're going to say truth or a lie about ourselves.
Oh shit!
You have to decide. I guess it goes around, and then we pick certain people to decide whether it's a truth or a lie. Correct?
No. What it is? It's a vote.
It's a vote.
Yeah,
it's a vote.
Full of shit.
Yeah.
A
Like
truth?
someone will
You
tell a
never fuck
truth.
white, man. I know it, Michelle.
It's a truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone
or a
will
lie.
Someone will tell a truth or a lie. Everyone will go around, say whether it's a truth or a lie, and then I'll take a count. And and then at the end of the game, whoever gets the most wins something.
Okay.
Nothing.
Points
No,
are
Marcus, you got to score this big.
arbitrary.
This is vital.
Just so you guys know that are new to the room.
Except for like respect.
If they're respect points.
All right.
Yeah, you get respect.
All right,
So,
here
Holden.
is mine. When I first started masturbating, I would rub myself on my favorite pound puppy stuffed animal.
So true.
It is
And
so true.
when I actually figured out how to come, which was later on, I wasn't rubbing myself on puppies. I would just like come on my stomach and wipe it up with tissues.
True.
Too true.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
really hope that's true.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. Wesselschmidt?
Yeah. It's too much
I mean,
detail.
I feel like I have to throw a false in there because somebody's got to be the Adam to his Eve.
That's like 80% of the guys.
And someone has to be the town drunk, so we get both with you.
Molly, sorry, what are you to Holden?
Adam to his Eve. I'm the bad man. He's the good, chaste woman. You naked? What, you want to wear clothes? Fuck you. I'ma ogle you.
Are you raping Eve?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Molly, what do you say?
What about whether it's true or
Yeah.
it's definitely true. No, there's just no question.
Jackie?
Marcus?
Me? I'm not playing. I'm
that's
keeping
Jackie,
score.
you're up.
It is
so,
true.
Yeah.
Okay,
See?
it's true.
Yeah,
it's
so
100% true?
Fuck everybody
All
else.
of it, yeah.
So that means,
Fuck everyone
Jackie,
else.
you have a -1.
You
Yeah.
have a -1, Marcus.
Very good, Jackie.
Too much? No.
Marcus, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you too,
Michelle,
Jackie.
what do you got? Or anyone who wants to jump in.
Michelle, what do you got?
Jeff
Jeff,
is
let's go,
notching
Jeff.
at the bit here.
Jeff, what do you got?
One time, my grandma used to send me these like jars of peanut butter when I was in college, and one time, I just fucked it like for no reason.
So okay, well, I mean, that happens. I have heard of people having sex with condiments.
He said for no reason. I want to add that on.
So he didn't come.
I'm just saying
No.
he fucked it for
That
no reason.
could
He
mean
might have
there
had
was
a
no
reason.
money involved, or
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go.
Jeff, did you come?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Holden,
I
start.
think it's true.
You're gonna go true.
False.
I'm gonna go with false because of the for no reason.
He's thinking too hard. I can see it in his
Okay.
eyes.
I'm gonna go with true because Jeff's a fucking dirty bitch.
I'm gonna go with false. Although there was a comic, John Fox, who recently passed, who used to fuck the mayonnaise. So fucking condiments is not out of the ordinary. What do you got, Simon?
I'm saying false. It was just the story took too long. It was a lot of I'm looking up and.
Okay, all right, we got some eye.
When white people do fucked up shit, they get right to it. Just like
I agree with that. And what do we got, Jeff?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, I knew that one was true.
Damn, never mind.
So who gets the point?
Michelle.
Jackie and Michelle.
So Jackie's
Was
back
it-
at 0.
was it
just wished
extra
it was
crunchy?
true.
No,
was it smooth? What
Well,
kind
of course it was smooth.
Oh fuck! I'm never ever gonna
Not
eat peanut
chunky,
butter
not
ever
chunky.
again.
Yeah, you get like chunks in your dick hole probably.
Oh man,
All right,
fuck chunky peanut butter.
Wait, was it
Oh,
chunky?
Jackie,
was
don't.
it chunky or smooth peanut butter?
It was smooth. We already got to the bottom of it.
Was it peanut
I, if you put chunky
was it
peanut butter
Peter
up
Pan,
inside a
Peter
vagina, it would feel pretty great.
Here's my
Okay.
question: did you throw away the jar of peanut butter afterwards, or do you leave
Yeah,
it for
of
other people
course.
to eat? Okay, good. Thank
Okay,
you.
so
You're a
so
good
it was a
man.
smooth peanut pan, Peter Pan,
Pan.
peanut pan,
nuts.
Peter Pan.
Ben, what do you got for us?
Anyway, well, by the way, did it feel good though?
Yeah, it was great.
It felt good. Okay.
Fantastic, but it sounded weird while you did it.
Yeah, and it spills out. You don't, the volume displacement. You don't take
Exactly.
that into account. It
Yeah.
gets on your shoes.
Gets
and
all
shit.
over the place.
Well,
you should have been wearing shoes.
Why were you wearing shoes?
It's a great question.
You know, you just pull your pants down and fuck. It's not like I planned it. Like I lit a candle.
it's not
and shit.
like
I will
wanted
say,
to
if
fuck
you
a jar of
lit
peanut
candles
butter.
and planned fucking the fucking peanut butter, that would have been awkward.
Wait,
that would have been weird.
Got horny, and that
Yeah.
was it. It wasn't the.
Yeah, we were
it
like,
wasn't
I kind
scripted.
of want a snack. Wait, no, not a
Fuck my
snack.
snack.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
No.
literally fuck my snack.
I already had there was no room in the cabinet basically, so I was gonna throw it away. And then I was just like, well,
Well,
might
you
as
know
well
what?
just fuck
As
it.
a matter of fact, I'm thinking about it now. You should start a diet program, the Wessel Schmidt diet. If you don't want to eat it, fuck
fuck
it.
about it.
Throw it away. Fuck it and chuck it.
Fuck it
Well,
Fuck it and chuck it, yeah.
It's like set it and forget it.
Lindsay
Fuck it and
Lohan
chuck
had
it.
that. Lindsay Lohan had this diet, like, I know 8 years ago, that like if you are eating something and you don't want to finish the rest of it, you take salt and you pour it all over the rest of what you're eating so you don't finish it.
That's fucking
Good idea.
And
Good
it's
idea.
fucked up. Doesn't turn like teach you self-control.
But
and all, but
that is what I do with my vagina when I'm like, you're done.
you don't need it anymore.
That's what bulimics do.
Here's the detail.
You put salt on it. You look like you put some brown sugar or something.
Here's the detail.
Brown sugar.
The detail that everyone is looking over right now is that Jeff was sent that peanut butter
By his
grandmother.
Whoa.
which I love.
Wait, when your grandmother was like, Jeff, what did you do with my pimp?
That's what all grandmothers ask.
Fuck it, grandmama.
I knew you would, Jeff.
And I do it again.
All
All
right.
right, who's next?
Next one. Next one.
When I was in 7th grade, I was in Mr. McCann's science class, and my friend Adrian showed me a picture of a large-breasted gal that he had cut out of a porno mag. I was busted holding it, and it was not mine. I was very uncomfortable. I got sent down to the office. My mother got called in, and I was kicked out of school for an entire week. It was Catholic school, and that's my story.
I'm going with true.
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 Why'd he cut it out?
I have no idea why he cut it out, because you just fucking keep it there and don't show it to me. But he also completely ratted me out and said it was mine.
It's
I'm gonna say it's true.
I'm gonna say true.
Wow, true across
Yeah,
the board.
it's true. It's true, and it started a very bizarre series of events where it was very aggravating because Mr. Burns, my principal, was just like, "It was your picture," and I was like, "You're wrong. I know you're wrong," and I was a complete and utter fucking
You
prisoner.
didn't snitch though, did you?
I did not snitch.
See?
But then
Very
again, I was like, "It's not fucking mine." It was awful, but it also gave me a great understanding for those wrongfully accused. All right.
All right. Next up, Michelle. Go.
let's do it.
What do you got?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh boy! In 3rd grade, I used to go to my friend's house. Meredith.
It's probably true at this point.
I used to go to my friend's house, Meredith, and we used to start playing house. But before we knew it, we'd start playing house where one of us was the husband and one of us was the wife, and then we'd make out.
This is
Okay.
great. I want it to be
I'm gonna-
true, but I want
yeah.
to age it 15 years.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to go true.
It sounds like you're a pedophile.
No, I know. I wanted to age them 15 years
I
because
think
they were in
it's
3rd
false.
grade.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go with false
too,
as
yeah,
well.
false. Too expected.
I don't know though.
Traditional.
She had the name Meredith.
Meredith is a specific name.
You should be
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Meredith is a specific name, but the playing house turned dirty is a common act.
Common male
Fantasy.
Fantasy, right.
Okay, so you're going true?
Simon, what do you got?
I'm gonna say true.
Okay. What is it?
It's true.
Yeah! Nice!
Someone needs to
Have
do
you-
a false.
Wait,
Yeah.
Marcus, can we get an update on the scores here?
Well, Michelle is 1.
And Jackie.
No. Michelle has 1, and Jackie, she got a -1.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
No, I also won one, so I'm
Yeah. So now you're at 0.
Someone's gonna
Everyone
lie.
right now, everyone is at 0 except Michelle.
Well, we might
Okay.
have to play a second round.
All right. Well,
No, I have to
I don't
piss
think we will.
way too
Yeah,
bad
too
for
much.
a second
Okay.
round.
Molly, what are you
Interesting.
doing?
First orgasm at the age of 13.
I'm going to say false. She hasn't had one yet.
I'm gonna say true.
True.
False.
True.
It better be false. Michelle says true.
Yeah, I mean, I guess true. It's not like shockingly young, really.
Yeah,
I was 17.
When you had your first orgasm?
First one.
Masturbating, right?
Yes.
Whoa, that's weird.
That's the thing. For a guy, I feel like most guys I know.
Earlier.
No, guys beat off at 9.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Guys
I was
come
like
immediately.
17. I was almost in college.
Were you having wet? Were you having wet dreams before that?
Still haven't. Never.
Wow. I had wet
Interesting.
dreams.
Molly, what do you?
What that
What,
means.
what's the truth here, Molly?
Oh, I didn't say.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff.
True.
Okay,
Interesting.
Molly.
True.
All right.
Michelle
Everything is true. There are no lies here in the
Nobody was
roundtable.
excited when I said true.
No,
I
it
know,
was
I wanted
not.
it
Aren't
to
you
be like-
happy for me?
I wanted to
It
be
was
like,
congratulations.
Good job.
Was it
12.
with a guy or was it by yourself?
No, it was on accident.
There we go.
But
Well,
with
that's a
a guy
typical
or by
Neville
yourself?
orgasm. Always on accident. All right.
I was daydreaming, and then I was like, "Hey, how about that?"
What were you daydreaming about?
I mean, I was daydreaming about sex, but I was. I mean, also I was in my bed at night. It wasn't a daydream.
Did your parents ring a bell when it was dinner time for you to come downstairs?
No, they said dinner. But I was not expecting. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. I was 13, and then it happened, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And then that
goodness!
All right, I think it's totally hot. Morgan, is there a winner?
Yeah, Michelle's the winner.
Wait, Jackie.
No, Jackie has one.
What do you got? Oh, Jackie got
what do
one.
you got?
What do you got, Jackie?
I had my first orgasm with a gay man.
Well, that's true.
That's incredibly true.
It's completely false.
Oh.
I lost my virginity to a gay man, but I first came with a woman. So I'm gonna get fucked. So
Well,
I
it was
win.
gay. All right, Jackie wins.
Yeah, Jackie wins. You totally win. You definitely win.
All right, thank you, Jackie. Holden McNeely. Marcus Parks.
Your hijinks, Jackie.
Thank you. Thanks for being here, Michelle. Thanks for being here, Molly. Thanks for being here, Jeff. And of course, Saman. Thank you. And John Roy, thanks for being here as well. And we will talk to you guys very soon, right? I mean, that was a good one.
You won't forget about me in the game.
No one's gonna forget about you.
Everyone forgets about me in the games. I have to throw my 2 cents in the end.
I didn't do
so
2 cents.
next
Saman
game,
didn't go, yeah.
Oh, Saman didn't go. Okay, Saman didn't go. Saman, close us out with your idea.
Brown guy. When I was 20.
You're not that brown, by the way.
Yeah,
He's really not.
you can easily pass as white.
Norman.
Come on.
That doesn't
Put on my application. When I was 27, my 2 of my coworkers took me out. One Irish, the other one from El Salvador, to a club, and then we went to one of their homes, and they brought on a beautiful black girl, and they wanted to have a foursome. I guess that's a foursome.
3 dudes.
I think that's called a gangbang.
No,
my
girls.
friend.
They were all girls.
They're all girls.
And me. And I walked out.
False.
God, I want it to be
false. Yeah, I'm saying false because I want it to be false.
I'm saying it's true because you have a wedding ring on.
True. Yeah, I'm saying it's true.
I'm going to go false. What do you got, Jeff?
False.
All right, what's the truth?
I was single, actually, and I did walk out.
Saying the reason why you're married is that you walked out because you were a good person.
I think it shines a light on comedians that they were all truths. None of us even want to lie. We're all just like, this is
Good
the thing
point.
I did once.
All right,
We're
we have
very
to end
proud
it,
of
and we're just going to end it. Ladies and gentlemen, just always remember, Saman, our Bobby, left fucking 3 chicks.
I
'cause he
regret.
had-
I still regret. I'm like, that's never ever gonna happen.
Yeah, but you
again.
still masturbated to it to this day. You still masturbated.
I couldn't. No way. I can't handle like.
can't
that's
think
a
about
lot
that
of
again.
imagination,
Yeah,
man.
that's just-
You
yeah.
need Photoshop for that shit. It's not gonna
I'll
happen.
Photoshop something for you.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's been the whole game. We're going to give the win to Saman.
I'm
sorry, Jack.
He lost the most.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
He lost the
I'm
most.
sorry. He won.
What are you cheering? What kind of cheer is that?